What up, bass heads? What's good? Welcome to another impromptu live stream. But I was gonna make a video about this, but I thought, you know what? I can go live and do this. I got no shame in my game. Listen, I know that as people on YouTube, we're supposed to have like all the secrets. We're supposed to be gurus and all that stuff and know everything. Well, I'm not like that. I'm gonna let you see behind the curtain. I'm working on a really fast line for an upcoming gig, and just quite honestly, I don't have some of these quicker, bebop type lines, in my playing. Never really did, but I'm gonna show you my process for learning this type of stuff. Now, granted, I've done some of the work already, okay, but I just want to show you what my methodology is. Let me let you hear the line. What's up, Tiny? Okay, so that's the line at at tempo, which is about 122 BPM, somewhere around there. So my methodology, the first thing I do is find out what the fingering is. Now I've worked out. Let me turn this up a little bit. Right? One thing I'm trying to work out is the shifts to the lower position. However, another thing that I'll do is if I'm playing 5-string, I want to also, suppose I didn't have the low B string. So what would I do? And I like that because I have this open D to be a jump off. I like having it like that. G Love, what's good, baby? So my goal is, once I work out the fingering and the phrasing, I want to be able to do all of that out of time, long before, not out of time, but like build it together sort of like puzzle pieces. I was literally, okay, once I get that, how comfortable am I with that? And then, I think this is DJ Raymond, plays with PJ Morton. I think this is him on bass. And then the second part. Now, the second part is a little bit trickier for me because not trickier for me, but just just trickier in general. Getting that, making sure to get that up to speed. Anyway. Now, if I think about them as little bitty chunks, that's one phrase. The next phrase, right? One phrase. The next phrase. The next phrase. Next phrase. This was the methodology, right? And now at this point right now, I'm going to bore you to absolute caca because I'm going to show you my actual fucking practice time, right? And but the tool that I'm going to use is SongMaster Pro. And right here is this phrase trainer. So I'm going to turn this phrase trainer on, and I have it starting at 50% of the tempo. I have it set to repeat 3 times. And after the 3rd time, then it will increase the tempo by 3 clicks. All right? That way I can sit back and just shed the line. Now, I've done that pre-work. Now I'm going to shed the line and let SongMaster Pro do what it's going to do. Unless I am just egregiously messing up, I'm just going to go the whole time. Now I'm going to do it lower. Let's try that again. Again, lower. Mashanda. Do it higher now. I meant to do it higher. I'm gonna do it higher now. 3, 4. I'm trying to talk to Tiny and see I'm messing up. You notice how the tempo went up on SongMaster? My assumption is that by the time it gets to the record tempo, this will be so ingrained in my memory and in my fingers. I really like doing it higher because I have that open string. Maybe there's a way to combine it. It's becoming second nature now. It's getting there. Let's do it lower. Tapping out. Okay, so now I'm starting to tap out. I'm starting to tap out right around 100. So what would I do next? What would I do? You do what you want to do, but this is what I would do for myself. Is I would say, boom, you start tapping out right around 100. Okay? Look up here at SongMaster Pro. Start tapping out right around 100. So, in my next practice time, I would not start this all the way back at like 60 or whatever it was. The app is called, I'm going to put in the chat, this is an affiliate link. Give me 1 or 2 seconds here, you guys. Stand by, and I will. I'm going to hold on 1 second. That's the wrong screen, but I just don't want you looking at my desktop. We don't want no Shannon Sharp moments around here. Not a Shannon Sharp. I mean, nah, you ain't gonna have one of them moments. I'm about to say somebody else, but you ain't never gonna have one of them moments, baby. Not never. Not that there's anything wrong with that. You just ain't gonna get it from me. It is not an Android app. This is an app for the computer, and that's a great question as well about it being a yeah, no, you ain't gonna never have no rolling moments. Like I said, not that there's anything wrong with that. You just ain't gonna have them from me. My boy Daryl Anders, my big bro, has asked me. He asked me about this app before, and like, was it available for iPad and all that stuff? It is not. It's available for your computer. And in my opinion, you know, when I sit down to practice or something like that, like really do deep work practicing, I'm practicing at my computer. I don't need something on my phone or whatever. And quite honestly, my experience with apps, there's a lot of good apps out there, but man, if I'm on my phone, I'm getting distracted. That's just what it is. So let me get back to what I was saying here, is that I'm not going to start this the next time at 61 BPM. I'm going to start this sucker at around, oops, let me reset that. Get back to 100% of the original tempo. I might start at, say, I can change the percentages over here. You see what I'm saying? It both Mac and PC, G-Love. For those who don't know, me and G-Love we were kids together in the city of New Orleans. So anyway, I might start at 70% of the tempo. Two, three, four. I think he might be playing higher. So I need to clean that up. I know I need to clean this up. And, you know, I'm due to play this gig one time. You know, maybe more or whatever, but like there's value in learning the stuff anyway, right? I just put on a new set of strings that I did not love on a different bass, but I literally just put them on this morning. And this is the Dunlop hybrid nickel strings. So they're nickel wrapped on a they're nickel wrapped on a steel core. And so far I like them. I do not like the feel of steel strings whatsoever, but I'm feeling these. I'm feeling these. So again, let me go back. So y'all saw me start learning this. Let me just recap, and then I'm gonna hop off here so I can get to other parts of my day. But the recap is, one, I worked out those fingerings and mapped out where don't get fired, G-Love. Where I could mapped out where it made the most sense, right? Before I put on the track, how many times can I play that consistently? Just slow, 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 slow. And then I went to SongMaster Pro and I started off at 60% of the original tempo. The phrase trainer here, I dialed that down to 60%. I have it loop 3 times at one tempo and then increase the tempo by 4 clicks, 4 BPM each time, right? You can increase the number of times it loops, or you could decrease the amount that it increases the tempo. What I discovered is that I started tapping out right around 100. And that could easily be not warmed up, you know, I've done it for too long and I'm just tired or whatever. But having kept a record of that, I can now go, you know, I can now say the next time I sit down to shed this particular thing, I can start shedding it at around 70% of the original tempo, 70-80% of the original tempo, depending on how I've warmed up or whatever. So anyway, that's just a peek into, you know, into my methodology. Once again, man, I don't know what it is with these videos after the gym, but, you know, these videos and live streams after the gym, but here we are. So if you're interested in getting SongMaster Pro, it's in the comments, and I will go and also I'll pin it. I'll do a pinned comment to this video, or put it in the description of this video as well. It is hands down the best practice tool that's out there on the market today. So I will catch y'all in the next video. Come see me on Wednesday. I got Tony Providence coming by to talk about what drummers want in a bass player. All right, I'll see y'all then. Later.